I'm talking about. Honorable Speaker, allow me to just make brief comments on the statement that has been brought by Senator Ledamo Lekina. Indeed, Honorable Speaker, we have all to be gravely concerned about the specter of El Nino, and we have to be a country that listens to experts. Previous experiences with the serious flooding, Honorable Speaker, in 2023-24, for instance, we lost over 300 lives, and there was almost 50,000 people displaced in many, many countries. Of course, we in Nairobi here bore the brunt. I remember in 2023, Senator Ledama, we were in this house with you when we were discussing whether, in fact, there was any level of preparedness in Nairobi. You remember there were fights between the national government and the county governments over where the money for emergency should be domiciled. We saw national government come to the residents of Madare, for instance, make certain promises, and then they were never fulfilled. So I think now that we have a proper time lead on this one, the warnings are there, the science is in, there will be no excuse for the national government and the county governments if they don't get their act together. In fact, we want to be told the national government must now tell us or publish a comprehensive El Nino preparedness response plan. We want to know what to do in the event of certain happenings. We want to see emergency evacuation centers being set up, and all of us should know where those things are. And lastly, Senator Ledama, because when things like this happen, some people take advantage and see a gravy train. We want proper transparency and accountability for any monies that will be utilized in handling this El Nino problem. As a final comment, Honorable Speaker, on the statement by Senator Mundigi, you know, it's not only the farmers in Embu. The other week, I think we were here when the senator from Kirinyaga, the Honorable Murango, was talking about the rice farmers in Mwea and in Ahero, because people have been allowed to import, rice without a care to the farmers in Mwea and these other places. We were in Bungoma last week with the Honorable Khalwale and the Honorable Koni Wakabubi. I don't know if they got opportunity, but I did to speak to the farmers at Nzoia. Honorable Speaker, even now as we speak, Nzoia Sugar Company is not producing sugar. They have imported sugar, and it is full in their godowns. And that now, Honorable Speaker, we were sugarcane farmers, we are being told that you need a permit for your sugarcane to be cut, and to get that or to be harvested. And when you go looking for that permit, Honorable Speaker, you know what it means. You have to grease palms. When did we get to a place? You know, there was a time, Honorable Koni Wakwabubi, when companies used to fight for sugarcane. But because these companies are not interested in milling our sugarcane, they have already imported sugarcane. They are no longer interested in our...
Senator Roba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to contribute to this issue of impending El Nino. That is the global warming system that has been reported in the Pacific Ocean that is expected to really be one of the worst since the late 1800s. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank Honorable Senator Olekina for bringing this issue to light, even on social media, because there is an issue of grave concern considering there is no discussion in the country, not in the national platform, not in Kenya Meteorological Service, not in the budgetary provision in terms of some impending emergency that's likely to happen anytime after October globally. And the predictions that it's going to affect East Africa. And globally, the discussion is that it is the worst since 97 or thereabout. If that is the case, then there should be an area of emergency planning around this issue by every department, the county government, the national government, and the county governments are ill-prepared, Mr. Speaker, for preparing adequately for a response of such magnitude. It requires a drive by the national government, bringing on board also the county government, and also setting aside resources, because it is not about whether or not it's going to happen. The discussion by the global weather system has already indicated it's going to happen. Mr. Speaker, it is extremely important as leaders in this country that we really bring this issue, as an issue that should be in the discussion of everybody. Nairobi City County that is overrun by small floods in all the time should prepare by making sure they unclog and open all the drainage systems and improve where it becomes necessary. the national government must really look at the low-lying grounds like Tana River, where small rains ground the production in Tana River and displace the population there. Areas, flatlands of northern Kenya, where even heavy rains incapacitate the little resources we have in terms of destruction of livelihood support programs like animals, human beings are displaced and such issues. Mr. Speaker, it is critical as Senate Future Caucus team, we really need to pick it up and run with it, because that's the only way we can catalyze what is going to happen. Mr. Speaker, also on Nakonek, if there are concerns that are raised by Senator Lemalatian, it's extremely critical that a transparent distribution of how this Nakonek support is affecting the ASALs and the nomadic community be availed completely in order to make sure that people have...
Senator Olekina.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Briefly, Mr. Speaker, let me make brief comments on the statement brought by Senator Karungo Dhanga on the displacement, or rather the threats that a group of Kenyans are facing in Ruiru. Mr. Speaker, it is very sad, and I wish Senator Kamaru was here, because Senator Kamaru was telling me a story of an individual who uses the lands office to be able to change the title deeds and put title deeds on top of a new title deed. And she almost lost her land. Reading the statement by Senator Dhangu, it's a similar situation, where this issue of succession, when they know that somebody is very rich, they sell land. After they are gone and the family having quabbles, then a smart individual who is connected to the Ministry of Land now start using his position to threaten Kenyans and kick them out of their land. Mr. Speaker, I really believe that Senator Faki will deal with this statement and make sure that he brings the DCI, the National Police, and the Ministry of Land, and also that individual, Willie, who is selling land that has already been sold. That matter must be dealt with. On a second statement, Mr. Speaker, it is sad that when we have nomadic children, this statement by Senator Ezana Lemalatia, when we have food which is supposed to feed kids so that they can remain in school, now that food is being used as a business. Seriously. What, I don't even know the word to use, but it's like we were cast. Anyone, when you see a situation like this, you just want to make some money out of it. Even food, which is supposed to help bring some form of equity. It is sad. And even moving a service which is supposed to be offered by a particular ministry to another. I mean, it's criminal. So, Mr. Speaker, I think I need to drink water. But at least I can be able to drink water. Now, when this food, which is supposed to be given to poor kids to support their families, we don't even understand the accountability of that food, the distribution mechanism, the sourcing of that food. It is criminal. So, Mr. Speaker, I support this statement by Senator Ezana, and I hope that we can be able to really take these matters very seriously to ensure a clear system of accountability. One that if you take your iPad or your laptop and you go online, you can actually be able to trace where the food came from. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Wakoli.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika kwa nafasi hii. Kwanza ni kuchangia hoja ya Mheshimiwa Olekina kuhusiana na kujiandaa kwa janga la El Nino. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, tukipiga tu kurunzi katika kaunti za humu Kenya, moto umekuwa unateketeza mabweni, watu wamekuwa na bebwa kwa maji ya mafuriko. Lakini tukifanya udadisi kujiandaa kwa magatuzi yetu ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa Spika, wale ambao wamekuwa wanahudhuria vikao vya Mheshimiwa Kajwang' wakiangalia jinsi wanatumia fedha, kitengo cha kupambana na mikasa ya dharura katika magatuzi yetu yamewekewa pesa nyingi, lakini ukienda mashinani pesa hazionekani. Ni kana kwamba kula kwao ndio dharura na changamoto za dharura. Sasa naomba tuamulike hawa magavana, kwa sababu wanachukua mzaha majanga ili kujidufaisha wenyewe. Jambo lingine, Mheshimiwa Spika, ni kuhusiana na mchakato mzima wa maembe. Nataraji kwamba magatuzi yamepewa kile tunasema maeneo ya viwanda na ukuzaji wa viwanda, na magavana lazima wawe na nyenzo ambazo zinaleta malighafi, kuleta mpunga, kuleta parachichi katika maeneo haya, ili kuwe na uwezo wa kuhakikisha bidhaa hizi zinaenda katika soko. Sasa ni kinaya kwamba magavana wanataka serikali ya Nairobi iendelee kuwasaidia ili hali wako na pesa, na lazima tuwasukume, kwa sababu kama kaunti ya Mheshimiwa Mundigi ni 90%. Kule Bungoma zaidi ya milioni 200 zimezama. Tunangoja tuone zikifufuka na hatuoni. Lakini huku wanazunguka wakiinua vidole, wengine kimoja, wengine viwili, na Wakenya wanapiga miayo, hawajui watapata ruzuku wapi. Mwisho nikisema, wakulima wa miwa wana haki kushughulikiwa na serikali. Wakulima wa mpunga wana haki kushughulikiwa na serikali. Wakulima wa makadamia wana haki ya kushughulikiwa na serikali. Vile vile wale ambao wanafuga ngamia wana haki. Sasa mimi naomba viongozi wenzangu, tukiwa hapa, tetea tu kile unataka kutetea. Hata sisi tutakuunga mkono. Lakini usitumie miwa kama nyenzo ya kujitetea wewe na sisi watu wetu waendelee kuumia katika mkoa wa Magharibi. Yale Mheshimiwa Sifuna amesema, kamati ya ukulima tumekuwa Bungoma, taasisi ya ufisadi, wale ambao wa Wizara ya Kilimo, magavana, maseneta walikuwa hapa, tunalivalia njuga swala hilo. Sasa wakulima msinyamaze, Wakenya msinyamaze, paza sauti. Sisi kama maseneta tutatembea na nyinyi kuhakikisha fedha za ushuru wenu zinafanya kazi jinsi inavyo.
Senator Majaya.
Asante mstahiki Spika. Mstahiki Spika, kwanza nataka kumpatia kongole ndugu yangu Olekina kwa sababu ya kuleta taarifa hii ambayo inahusikana na kamati ya usalama wa nchi. Hususan taarifa hii ameangazia swala la El Nino, ambao ni mvua nyingi isiyo ya kawaida ndani ya nchi yetu ya Kenya. Si mara ya kwanza, si mara ya pili tumepatikana na janga hili la El Nino. Bwana Spika, janga la El Nino likija linakuja na maafa mengi na madhara mengi ambayo yanaweza kutatiza ama huwa yanatatiza maisha ama ukaaji wa Wakenya. Nikisema hivyo Bwana Spika, ni kwamba maeneo kama Nairobi, maeneo kama Trans Nzoia, kuhali kama Bundalangi, na vile vile maeneo ya kama kule Kilifi, ni maeneo ambayo huwa sana sana yanaathirika wakati huu wa El Nino ama wakati wa mvua nyingi. Bwana Spika, katika taarifa hii ndugu yangu ameeleza mambo mengi sana, lakini cha umuhimu, mimi mwenyewe nishakwenda Masai Mara, na utaona ya kwamba hivi sasa vile barabara ilivyo kule iko juu chini, na kama El Nino itakuja basi ile barabara huenda ikasombwa kabisa. Na kitu kizuri ni kwamba ikiwa itaangaliwa na mapema na misingi itengenezwe, ili mvua iweze, hata ikiwa itakuja nyingi, ipite na kando, lakini isipite upande ule